Hey everyone, I'm back again from the safety of my home yet again. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm, it's weird because I'm usually at home like every day doing my work and working from home, but it's taken a new twist now with everything going on in the world. And I actually wanted to deliver this message for you guys, which I've just been listening to some really great people who have got some really great mindsets around what we should be doing and how we should be operating right now. And this kind of message came to me that I wanted to share with you guys today, and it's all around panic. Because as you guys know, we're always at choice point. We're always at choice point as to how we're going to respond to any situation and circumstance that we're faced with in our external world. And you might be just like me, unless you're much older and maybe at my granny's age or so, like I shared a message with you guys the other day from her. At the end of the day, this is something that's it's like we've never experienced this before. You know, since the wars, like we haven't had this level of society closure and shutdown. And so it's all very uncertain, it's all very new, and you know, a lot of us are panicking. But this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, because panic is an attempt to act with the absence of knowledge. Okay, and understanding that is going to be really key, because it's your emotional intelligence that is ultimately going to save us all. All right, so the more emotionally intelligent each and every one of us are, the more we're going to be doing things that are going to make a situation better rather than worse, because that's ultimately the definition of emotional intelligence. You know, operating in a way that makes a situation better rather than worse based on your input to it. All right. So panic, if we know that that's an attempt to act with an absence of knowledge, then ultimately what we can do is, you know, not expect ourselves to be the expert, right? We don't know better than, you know, other people who have been trained in these sort of scenarios, health experts, people who are really taking a meta perspective and looking at the future and looking at the impact across the board, across industry, across families, across all of the systems. You know, we actually need to realize that panic is never going to serve, right? So when we feel that sense of panic, where we feel like, you know, we're getting scared, we're getting terrified, and we're just acting, and, you know, we're not actually really thinking, we need to remind ourselves that we only panic when we have an absence of knowledge. And I'd like to take it one step further than that, an absence of knowledge and an absence of emotional intelligence. So in order to build our emotional intelligence so that we can do the very things that aren't going to create more problems, more drama, and more people panicking in this world, what we really ultimately need to do is build our emotional intelligence muscle, I should say. I don't know where button came from, but muscle it is, you know. And the question is, how on earth do we do that? And it's not easy, right? There's no magic pill to just suddenly have this amazing emotional intelligence so you know exactly what to do in order to make a situation better rather than worse. But what we can do is recognize where we need to bring awareness, because the muscle of emotional intelligence is built in the moment of awareness, and we create that distance between the external thing that's happening and our response to it. Okay, and with awareness around panic, so if we can just build our awareness around, what does panic feel like to you, right? When you feel like you're panicking, what does that feel like? You get shortness of breath, you get like that feeling of anxiety, and you start doing things and you start focusing on self-protection. And if you have to go to the supermarket and you have to go hoard, have I got enough stuff in the cupboard? Am I going to survive? Where's this person been who I'm coming into the proximity of? You know, all these different questions come into play when we are panicking. And what we need to do is go notice, how does that panic show up for me as an individual? Because the only way out is to build the muscle of that emotional intelligence through our awareness of when it hits us. And then in that awareness, we put ourselves in choice point. okay, I'm noticing that I am hitting this, panic button rather than my emotional intelligence, right? And then in that moment, what we need to do is go, how else could I operate right now? If I'm to just take this mindless action in panic, what result could that necessarily generate for me in my future that's not going to be great? How is that panic going to make the situation worse? And take a deep breath and go, what different action could I take right now that could actually make this situation better? Whether that's a change in your mentality, a change in how you're operating around different people. If it's just, maybe I don't have enough certainty in what's really going on right now. So maybe I need to do a bit of research. Maybe I need to, look to people who I really respect and trust have the right information sources. All these different things that we can be doing. There's a multitude of options that are going to allow you to build the emotional intelligence button, which is ultimately what's going to save us all. Your emotional intelligence is going to save all of us in this time. And to recognize panic as an attempt to act without knowledge and without emotional intelligence. And I really hope this message is just resonating with you guys and hitting you when you might need it, when maybe you have been getting a little bit panicky and you're a little bit terrified. And, my advice to all of you guys, based on what I've gotten from very wise people in my life who I definitely trust and respect, including my 94-year-old granny, who has been through these sort of epidemics and pandemics before, what I would say to you is listen to the advice of health experts and just, don't panic. Just stay home, do the right thing, Don't do anything crazy and don't just ignore it. And also definitely don't panic. Take this time out to, use it as an opportunity, to actually enjoy just relaxing at home, watch some movies, do some fun things, get outside the box. For me, even, one of the major things that I was panicking a little bit about was I really didn't want my gym to close down, my F45 and, getting my body into, pushing itself past its limits and getting my heart rate up and looking after my health and keeping my fitness up. That's super important to me. And I was like cringing at the day they were going to close that down. But they've taken great measures in this circumstance, which was really, really smart. And I'm actually doing some at-home workouts that they've created for people to stay at home, stay safe, and find other alternative modes of doing the things that you value and not falling off the bandwagon and not getting caught up in all the panic. All right, so really, really hope that this serves you guys, and I definitely want to check in with you guys and see who's been able to join me. So make sure you're dropping me a comment. Let me know, have you got any words of wisdom? Have you got any, positive messages to share that are going to actually help and support people right now? Instead of, it's not about being idealistic and like nothing's wrong and, just go about your everyday normal life. It's about being realistic and not stupid and definitely not panicking. So would love to hear from you guys and definitely want to check in. So let's see who's in the house today. I've got Justin. Much love to you, my friend. Oh, and I think it's your birthday. So wanting to wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. At least it is here in Australia. Might be tomorrow for you over in the States, but Facebook let me know it's today. So happy Australian birthday to you, Justin. And Jessica's here as well, and Con's here, and George. Hi, Vanessa. Hello, everyone. You'll stay safe. Stay safe. Stay home and stay safe. I love it. Thank you so much, George. Positive message, so appreciated. And that's the thing. We've got a band together right now. I've got, I'm so excited this Sunday. I've got another group session. All the Inner Circle community are going to band together. We're going to jump on a call with one another. We're going to support each other. We're going to be positive and we're going to be real about it. And we're going to help and support and challenge each other to continue to reach for our potentials despite the external external, changing, uncertain circumstances. So all of you guys who are already part of the Limitless Potential community, can't wait to see you on Sunday. It might be Saturday night for you guys in the US. But you've got emails coming through to you this week with all of the details. And any of you guys who would love to join us in that community and be surrounded by amazing, positive, like minds who are absolutely continuing to reach for their potentials, make sure you shoot me a message. I'll give you the details and you can join us. All right, so love that, George, and Elf's here as well. Much love to you, Elf. And Kevin from Indiana, United States. Hope you're staying safe, Kevin, and doing the right thing and definitely not getting caught up in panic. And Lee's in the house. I love it. And Con, God bless. Same to you, my friend. Thank you for joining. And to Guy, I meditate every day, practice yoga, keep calm in this tough time. Thank you so much for sharing that, and awesome, good on you for doing that and staying, doing the things that are healthy for you, doing the things that are going to put your mindset at a whole new level, right? So you're not panicking, you're staying sane. And as I keep saying, it's your emotional intelligence that is going to save us all. So don't think that what you do has no impact. It absolutely has impact. So, take a moment in time out of your everyday life, even if you're staying home, to realize that what you do for yourself right now to keep yourself in a state of emotional intelligence so you're not panicking is absolutely doing us all a service. All right? You're making a meaningful difference to the lives of us all with your emotional intelligence and doing things just like you're saying, Ty, I don't know how to say your name, but I really appreciate you showing up and I love always seeing you. But meditating, yoga, whatever it is that feels good to you. For me, it's actually, meditating and doing F45 and, getting out in my backyard and noticing the butterflies and, being in the sun and getting some sun and just, not just taking this time to actually enjoy, some relaxation, got nowhere to be, it's very, very powerful for each and every one of us. So thank you for sharing. And Denzel's here as well. And Jerry, fight or flight mode kicks in. Absolutely, and that's panic. All right, we respond in different ways, but we need to equate what is that for you? Are you somebody who gets into fight? You're attacking people around you, or are you flighting? You're just like retreating. What are you doing? Or even freezing. And you're not getting anything done. However that shows up for you, be aware of it so that you can shift and change it and, transform your experience and impact us all with your emotional intelligence. So love that, Jerry. And Damien's here as well. And Lisa and Jamal from Dubai. Oh my gosh, amazing part of the world. Would be interesting to hear how you're going in Dubai there. Jamal, awesome to have you. And Cody's here as well. And Kevin. I lost my fiance from heart attack recently and gave her CPR, is it, for 9 minutes, waiting for the paramedics, had a bad panic attack a week later and was so bad, had to call 911. My heart is with you again there, Kevin. Thank you so much for opening up and sharing. What a challenging time. And, I appreciate your openness, your transparency, your honesty, and your sharing in our community, because it's a time where we need to band together. And you, more than most of us, are being personally impacted. So I'm grateful that you reach out for the support that you need. So thank you for sharing, Kevin. Heart and healing coming at you. And Lisa, yes, you got to catch me online. I always love it when you can join. I hope you are doing amazingly well. And, Lisa, you do beautiful work. I've had the pleasure and the honor of going through one of your hypnosis sessions. And I think that, that sort of work is really called for right now, to help people manage their anxiety, their panic, their pain, their mindset. So thank you for being the beautiful soul that you are and doing the work that you are doing, and it is much, much needed. And Justin, you're so welcome, my friend. Judy's here as well, and Ty and Marco and Lisa, I'm bringing calm to the storm. I love that. Such beautiful light work that you are doing. All right, guys, so really hoping today's message has resonated with you, and it just reminds you to be aware of how panic affects you, and to know that panic is an attempt to act in the absence of knowledge and emotional intelligence, and it is your emotional intelligence that will save us all. So please take a moment to be aware about your own emotional state, how that makes you operate in our external world, and to create some space and distance between how you're feeling, what that emotional response is, and the actions that you move into, and choose to be aware, like, what impact is this action going to make? Don't discount the impact that you're having on all of us, and to instead go, what better action could I take to be emotionally intelligent, which is to make a situation better rather than worse based on your input to it. Okay? Your emotional intelligence has a huge impact on all of us, so make it meaningful, make a meaningful difference by starting from the inside out. All right, and the last comments here. I can see Trish joined, and Drew as well, and Saharan, hello to you, and Jessica, great to see you as always. Hello from Arizona, US. Weird panic here hoarding toilet paper. Tell me about it. I'm about to run out, I think, but you can get into panic for that, but there's other options. It's people are just going crazy. Don't get it for sure. Lots of communities are coming together and staying positive. Awesome. Taking this all as an opportunity to help others and empower others. I love that, Jessica. Good message on panicking. I'm seeing it here at times, but trying to help confront it with positive messages of hope. We will come together and get through this. No one is alone in this. I love that, Jessica. I so appreciate you sharing such a positive, empowering message full of realism, and also, putting our mind at ease. Community is key in times like this. So, as we know, you become the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And in times like this, it's even more key to how you're going to experience life. So, like I said earlier, if you want to be part of the Limitless Potential Inner Circle community, and you want to join us for a live call that will be taking place Sunday morning Aussie time, Saturday evening, afternoon for the rest of the world, then you want to reach out to me or drop me a comment. I'll give you all the details and you can come and join us there. That's super key and super important. And if I can speak properly, and Jessica, I love that message. Thank you so much for sharing it all the way from beautiful Arizona. And Lisa, you're so welcome, beautiful soul. You deserve it. And Jamal, the way to heal the situation is to activate hope. Absolutely. And to really empower us all as individuals. You are a leader. Do not discount the impact that you have, right? And start from the inside out. Your emotional intelligence is here to save us all. So, I want you to step up to the plate right here, right now. Even if you are in the confines of your home, don't discount the impact that you're having on the rest of us. So, time to step up. And I love that, Jamal. And Dustin's here, and DB, hello to you, my friend. Great to see you. And Siraj, nice to see you. Let's pray with God for ending of the COVID-19. Absolutely, my friend. Appreciate your positive message being shared here. And Kayla representing Canada. I love it. And Siraj from Nepal. Beautiful. And for sure, DB for sure. And we have earthquakes in Utah. Oh my gosh, for real. It's all happening, right? So, you guys in Utah more than ever as well. You're not only being affected by the coronavirus and the panic and the economic crisis, but also earthquakes, Use this as a time to build that muscle, right? I love that. Thanks for sharing, DB. Hope you're staying safe, my friend. Kevin, you are always welcome. And Lisa, love the masterclass, highly recommended. Thank you so much, Lisa. So appreciate you. Hope to see you on Sunday or Saturday, or to be for you, and get to bask in some of your positivity and get to contribute to one another and share and build that community. So much love there, Lisa. And Jimmy has just joined. So all of you guys who are joining me right now, please do tune back to the beginning. catch this recording, get a ton of value from it, stop panicking, be intelligent, have the impact that you can through your emotional intelligence. And as always, I'm sending you guys all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, that you're doing something super empowering, and today's message has definitely served you. And please do share this message with anybody you know could be subjected to a bit of panicking in their own life, and you feel this message could serve them, because at the end of the day, we all need to step up to the plate. And the way that we do that is through our emotional intelligence, so that the choices that we make now are ones that make the situation better rather than worse, based on our input into it. Okay, you hold a lot of power. Your emotional intelligence will save us. So step up to the plate. And thank you to everybody who could join me live today and contribute to the conversation. You are so appreciated, and I hope that you realize that you are the leaders in the lives of all those around you. So step up, don't panic, and build your emotional intelligence muscle. All right, and last little DB, yes, we are. Thank you. Great to hear it, DB. And Ellen, hello to you. And yeah, awesome. All right, I'm going to sign off. I'm sending you guys all of my love, and I will definitely see you tomorrow. Stay safe.